Today I messed up by forgetting that the naughty messages should always be sent SMS. This happened last week. My husband and I are still working from home due to COVID, and my boss let me off a couple hours early last Friday since he figured people would be leaving early for the 3-day weekend anyway. My husband wasn't as lucky. His boss had scheduled a meeting for late afternoon, so while he carried on with his video meetings, I made myself an adult drink and went outside to sit on our patio and enjoy a beautiful, sunny afternoon. I'm not sure what it was. Probably either the alcohol or the reduced stress of having a 3-day weekend ahead, but I realized I was getting horny. I'm going through perimenopause, so it had been months since I had felt interested in sex, and this wasn't just a vague tingling, this was a raging lust that demanded attention. Note: despite my lack of desire, I do make sure my husband's needs are taken care of. Anyway, I was feeling a lot of passion for the first time in months and was very excited to share the feelings with my husband. I waited patiently for him to wrap up work, but a lot of time passed, and he still hadn't wandered outside to begin the weekend with me. It was past his usual work hours, so I figured he must have gotten caught up puttering around inside the house. I decided to send him a frisky chat message to get his attention. Let me know when you're done with work. I'm going to need a butt plug insertion. I didn't receive a response, so I went inside the house to investigate. Oops, looks like his meeting had run over time, and he was still working. No big deal. I'll just get dinner started. We'll do the fun stuff later, I guess. When he was finished with work, he came into the kitchen laughing so hard he could barely breathe. He says he had been sharing his screen during the meeting when my chat message popped up in the corner for everyone to see. I accused him of making up the story just to torment me, but to my horror, it was a recorded meeting to be shared with other colleagues who couldn't attend. He pulled up the video and showed me the snippet of my name appearing in the lower corner with the incriminating text displayed on the screen for a full 5 seconds. Long enough to read it twice. I was, and still am, absolutely mortified. Thankfully, I will probably never meet these people, but I'm just so embarrassed to have done that to my husband. I've learned an important lesson. Naughty messages should always be sent SMS instead of chat. Also, husband should turn off his damn chat notifications while screen sharing. Too long. Didn't read. I asked my husband for a butt plug insertion via chat message while he was sharing his screen during a meeting. Today I messed up by sniffing what I thought was my wife's underwear. So my kink is jacking off with my wife's used undies on my face, so be bothered by this story whatever. Well, I grabbed a pair of some undies that were left on the floor in the bathroom under a towel, and I picked them up and said, ah shit, why not, I have a quick second. Quickly run over to my bed and start to go to town. I put them over my face and into my mouth. About 2 minutes and my door kicks open. It was my 3-year-old son with my wife right behind him. I quickly try to shield myself with a Tempur-Pedic pillow sitting next to me so he doesn't see, and my wife says, damn again dude, we have to go, hurry up, but not before double taking at the panties I threw to right of me, and quickly realizes those aren't her panties but her friend's, who is currently staying with us. She says what the hell is wrong with me, and I explained to her I would obviously not grab your friend's panties willing knowing that info. So she tells me to finish up so we can go or else we'll be late, so I said really what the hell, so I re-grabbed the purple undies and she starts yelling saying not with those, you fucking idiot. She meant for me to just finish my deed. Utterly embarrassing moment that happened a few hours ago, mainly because my 3-year-old sorta seen me. Too long. Didn't read. Was caught jacking off with my wife's friend's undies in my mouth that I thought were my wife's. Today I messed up by trying to make Christmas a curse word. So this happened yesterday and not today. Anyway, my 11-year-old is excited for Christmas and already has her wish list and everything. For example, I told her she should pick out music while we wash dishes. She picked out Christmas music. It's not even Halloween yet. As a bit of background, since quarantine my daughter and I have gotten progressively more mean with our teases. I try not to say anything that could impact her self-esteem, but will say things like she sucks at Mario Kart when she gets hit by a turtle shell. On the other hand, she teases me for being fat, old, bald and having no friends. My wife frowns at this behavior, but my daughter and I think it's funny, so we just do it when mom isn't around. Anyway, after being tired of hearing about Christmas, I told her Christmas is now a curse word until after Thanksgiving. I wasn't really being serious, but I was just stressed out and getting annoyed by all the Christmas talk. After I said that, she pauses for a second and says, "Christmas you." I am starting to get tired of getting burned by my daughter. Too long. Didn't read. I told my daughter Christmas was a curse word, so she cussed at me. Today I messed up by using the bathroom at the movies. I'm gonna mark this as NSFW because, honestly, it is disgusting. I went to see a movie today with my girlfriend and everything was going well. I was enjoying myself and my massive soda. I have Crohn's disease, so using the bathroom is practically a necessity whenever I go out in public. In the middle of the movie, I tell my girlfriend I need to use the bathroom and for her to tell me what I miss when I get back. I go sit down in the bathroom, and it's going well until the toilet decides to automatically flush. Well, now I've got toilet water on my ass, but at least I can wipe it off, I foolishly think as I feel the dirty toilet water continue to fill up to where my ass is practically submerged. I get up and look and I'm like, what the fuck? Pants still at my ankles. I try to flush it again as the toilet overflows and shit water drenches my legs and pants. I run out of the stall after pulling my soaked pants up and I go out front, hoping these poor teenagers will pay me any attention as I tell them the toilet overflowed. I hide in another stall far from the disaster as I call my mom twice with no response. I call my stepdad and tell him the situation and he tells me he's going to get me some new pants. I text my girlfriend the situation, telling her I'm probably not gonna make it back into the theater because I smell like literal shit. I wait for about 30 to 40 minutes before my stepdad brings me some pants. I got home with my girlfriend and scrubbed every bit of my body as much as I could in the shower. I doubt I will ever feel clean again. I hope you enjoyed my suffering through writing. Thank you for reading.